They didn't have to, but eventually they all did. They all smashed that subscribe button, and one was arm 50 richer. Catch that buzz. Hit that subscribe button now and see how you feel.
She had one batch of students for multiple years of their education. You know, here in Malaysia, just like in the US, a teacher teaches a particular grade level, whether that's first, second, third, fourth grade. I think here it's called Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, or whatever it makes, maybe, I don't know. But usually the kids rotate into a school system with the teacher staying in position. Well, one particular year, Claire moved up a grade every year for a number of years. That group of student bodies she had when they were young, the next year she had the same students, and the next year the same students. So she watched these kids and she taught these kids for several years in their educational journey. And know what those kids did for her? When they graduated high school, every year they got together to have an annual reunion dinner for just that class body. I don't know how many years in a row they had it, but at some point they started to invite my wife, their old laoshi, to join those reunion dinners. And sometimes those reunion dinners were held right here at my house. And I've watched these kids grow up from being young adults to being, man, beautiful, beautiful, handsome young people right now. And last night, last night, my cousin Clyde and I, we rode upon their annual dinner. They invited us to the dinner, but I didn't want to take away from my wife's moment, her time with her students, because last year, in the last couple of years with COVID and some other things, it didn't happen. But so I wanted to give my wife that time with her students. But at the end, my cousin and I, we did pop in on them, and I asked those guys at that reunion dinner, and I put it to them just like this, guys. I said like this. Check this out. I said, "Hey guys, so you had your reunion dinner. It was a great reunion. But did you play a game yet? Did you play a game yet?" And they said, "No, we don't play games." I said, "Yeah, I thought you might say that. So I have a game for you to play. I'm pulling up the game right now. I have a game for you to play, and the game is this. I took out my phone and I asked them, here is the game. I'm going to take my phone and I'm going to pass it. I'm going to pass the phone around to the people around the table. And when you get the phone, take out your YouTube and go quickly to this website, this YouTube page, iBallin with Snow. Click the subscribe button. Pass, go, chapat, chapat, chapat." And they started passing around the table, And lo and behold, we reached 950, 954 subscribers. I got just from that 7 or 8 players around the table. Oh, and shout out to that one student who won the prize of that 50 ringgit. She took home 50 ringgit for being the first person to subscribe. But anyway, I wanted to say thank you to those students who I've watched you guys grow over the years to become fantastic adults that you are. And very quickly, unfortunately, he didn't stick around, or we didn't know he was there. I should have known, but one of the students of that reunion party is one of the guys who actually registered this trademark. Put the brand, iBallin brand. He registered for me. He registered me my trademark, and he registered our other trademark with Illuminate. And my cousin was here, so we missed him. So shout out to Nicholas for doing that for us. Maybe we'll get around to you. I heard you have an office here near my house, so maybe we catch up with you for lunch. You can meet one of your other clients that you support out of the United States. I asked those kids at the table. Those kids are, well, yeah, to me they're kids because they're my kids' age.